After meeting with Emmanuel Macron and his wife in Paris, King Charles and Queen Camilla began their three-day tour of the country by making their way to the spectacular state luncheon that was held at Versailles. The King and Queen of the United Kingdom have arrived at Versailles in order to take part in a dazzling state luncheon that will be held in the Hall of Mirrors. There will be over 150 guests in attendance. Celebrities from the United Kingdom and France, such as Charlotte Gainsbourg, also attended the event with the newlyweds. Hugh Grant, Mick Jagger, Arsene Wenger, and Didier Drogba are some of the famous people in the photo. James Cleverly, the Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, and David de Rothschild, along with his daughter Louise, were also present at the event. A ceremony of remembrance and the laying of wreaths at the Arc de Triomphe was attended by the royal couple along with the French president, Emmanuel Macron, and his wife, Brigitte. The meeting took place earlier this afternoon in the afternoon. The King and Queen of England paid a visit to the Elysee Palace, where the King participated in a bilateral meeting with the President of France. After their discussion, King Charles and President Macron both broke into broad smiles as they exited the presidential house to take a stroll to the residence of the British ambassador to France. This took place after they had met. The King and Queen of the United Kingdom arrived in Paris today to kick off their three-day official visit. During their time in France, the royal couple is scheduled to make stops in both Paris and Bordeaux. This is a vacation that was originally planned for March, but had to be rescheduled because the couple had to postpone their original visit due to the violent protests that were occurring all across the country. The pair arrived in Orly Airport this afternoon and will finish their trip in Bordeaux on the 22nd of September. A crimson carpet was laid out by officials, and workers could be seen sweeping the road in preparation for the arrival of the King and Queen in a royal aircraft. Elizabeth Borne, the Prime Minister of France, was the one to extend a warm welcome to the pair on behalf of the French government. Camilla and the Prime Minister happened to be wearing the same shade of pink. The vacation will also feature a lavish dinner at Versailles, which will take place in the Hall of Mirrors and will be attended by more than 150 guests. The schedule for the events that will take place over the next 3 days is expected to look very much as it would have back in March. The King and Queen will undertake a state visit to France, visiting Paris and Bordeaux, from Wednesday, September 20th to Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Buckingham Palace said in a statement announcing the rescheduled trip. The King and Queen will visit France, the statement continued. The visit will be a celebration of the history, culture, and values that the United Kingdom and France have in common with one another. During his trip to France on Wednesday, King Charles will have something that his late mother did not have. He will not have a crown. A well-known dish that was a favorite of the late Queen has been banned from all of the palaces that King Charles and Queen Camilla will visit during their trip to France, which will begin tomorrow and last for 3 days. Tomorrow, September 20, King Charles and Queen Camilla will embark on their postponed state visit to France. During their time there, they will participate in a total of 21 different engagements spread out over the course of 3 days. During the postponed portion of his visit through France, King Charles would make history by becoming the first British royal to address the French Senate. The King and Queen of the United Kingdom will begin a 3-day state visit to France tomorrow. The itinerary is packed full with high-profile engagements, and French President Emmanuel Macron is making preparations to throw out the red carpet for the royal couple.